Welcome to some tarot with Real Nature Trip. I am Trip. Here we go. If you are one of my normal watchers, or if you've seen me before, you'll notice this is a total change of venue. The only thing the same is that sign and me, cards. I'm even using a different cutting board. So, yeah. But I have a break in the middle of my day. I'm working, but it's a weird thing. I've got some flexible time in the middle. Yesterday it was all used up, and today I've got some time. So here we go. Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? Let's just take a few breaths, let out the stress. Remember that we got this. We have all the strength. We have it. We're good. We're good. Whew. As I say this, I see the smoke is rolling back in. We had a kind of a clear day. I'm in the state of Washington in the United States of America. And very fiery this summer. Washington, Oregon, and BC in Canada, always. And we had some smoke settling in our valley. And then it cleared up yesterday, but I saw it roll in back this morning. So... and it's getting thicker. I can smell it. It smells like camping. And I'm in these trees. I'm in trees that are inside of trees inside of trees. So I'm at the homestead area of this orchard, and tons and tons of cedar and birch trees and whatever else, pine and maple. Yeah. All right. Who cares? Who cares about all that stuff? But I did bring my sign with me and my Michael, very mature. Just in case we could do this, and here we are. And I love you. I love you. You're here. I love you. I accept you. You know what? I don't know about these gates, these line gates, and the 8-8 gates, and whatever. But let me tell you, leading up to yesterday, I was feeling more and more stressed, less and less able, more and more anxious, worried, that kind of thing, and about things. And it kind of like, it asked me to find myself, like that's what it was doing. It asked me to dig in. And I wonder if that's what it's happening to everybody, if it's a thing, And, but I do love you. And that's one thing I don't have to work on anymore is, well, I'm just expanding it. I'm learning love bigger and bigger and bigger till there's nothing left. Okay, enough of that. We are going to go by the book, even though I didn't bring the book. Oh, I think we can do it. Let's ask Spirit if we can do it. Spirit, can we do it? Thank you. We love you, and we're happy for whatever messages we're sending, which way, however. Because the messages are coming back to me, too. Some of those comments have really, led to some level ups for me. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm wearing this hat, even though my hair's gotten repeatedly wet. It doesn't look good underneath, so irrigation. I think we're ready. Oh, and look who showed up in the bottom. Just a reminder, I said you have everything. You have all the strength to remember who you are and your strength. And that's the kind of thing we're dealing with there. Oh man, I kind of want to shuffle to see if it'll be back in rotation. But you are number 1 or number 8 or 81 or 18, whatever. Okay, let's look at past energy. 10 of Swords. That requires a deep breath. Like, we're letting it go. Like, this is a situation where you could have let it go and been okay. You could have let things go and like, oh yeah, that doesn't bother me or whatever. Man, it's giving me the deep V. That's a little too much. Woo. All right. But at least in this particular situation, you held on to this thing until it blah, it ran you through the ringer, and it spit you out on the other side. And this is you coming out on the other side. This is the dawn breaking. I liken this to the tower moment is over. You know, you've suffered. You let yourself suffer. You identified with something. You did not let go of this thing. You know, and it could be not just like a thing, but like worry. You know, like I spent a lot of time kind of anxious, worried, and you know, oh yeah, and you just it couldn't be, I'm just using my example, but it could be anything, right? And yeah, what did you attach yourself to? Sometimes it's attachments are the wrong thing to say because sometimes you don't feel attached. Like, oh, I'm attached to this other person. It, you know, you, it almost feels like you contracted yourself to be stuck to this thing, you know? So, yeah. Well, that's good though. What I like about it is the dawn. The dawn is coming. So you know what just happened. Holy swords, current energy, 8. Yeah, see, you're still holding yourself to something. At least feeling, and this might be this portal thing, you know. This could be this portal where is my blue light on? I can't even tell. All right. Yeah. And it's funny because you're looking at it yourself going, I've done this. I've dealt with this. Why is this coming back up? And it's something in you that's bringing it back up because it's like we are taking care of it, you know. Oh, yeah, you're taking care of it. You know, like I feel like this could have been avoidance in the past until it caught up to you and ran you. And now it's like it hasn't, you know, these things, whatever it is that's been bugging you on your mind, whatever. It's been kind of off your mind. It's been kind of felt like dealt with, but then lately has been, you know, rearing its head. Rearing. Okay, future energy. The Hierophant. See, okay, it's taken you somewhere. It is really taking you somewhere. It's a 5. That's change. And here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. No, I don't know what you got to do, but I think it's going to be a comfort to know whatever you're going through right now, whatever this pain, this, dare I say, suffering, because this eight of swords is very suffering. We got 18 swords worth of swords here. That's a lot. I mean, that's, you average them together, that's 2 9s. Those are dark night of the soul kind of thing. Wake you up in the middle of the night like, yeah. It's something that has reared back into your awareness, into your brain space, and it's asking you to like deal with it on another level. You know, you've dealt with it on a head level. I mean, you were head leveling it before you ever solved it with your heart, right? And then you solved it with your heart. You felt it. You're like, oh my gosh, I am this, not that. I do this. I don't do that. You know, whatever it is, And man, why do I see a suit all of a sudden? I see a suit. But it really just shows. So the Hierophant, yeah, it's about passing down of knowledge and, you know, a structure and spiritual knowledge and whatever. And I think it's you. This is a recalibration, you know. You're like, expect a big level up. Expect a big epiphany, a big truth just sinking in. Sorry, my hair's touched it. I was trying to put it in a least touchy place, and that's where I came up with, and I still touched it. All right, what's the desire here? 8 of Wands. So we're moving away from the swords. I'm gonna say action. Like you're wanting action. Not that way, you silly goose. it's like you want to be freed. There's this holding back. These swords, they're holding that person in place. I mean, a little backstabby if you want to say so. These swords here, like I picture her dress is long, all that red is her dress, and it's holding her dress in. But if you look closely, it's not. It's just into the ground. It's not holding her at all. It feels like it, right? You're blindfolded. You're bumping into all these swords. You're strapped down, and you're just going, "Oh, woe is me! What the heck?" But really, they're not doing anything to you. Those swords, and the desire is wands, fire, inspiration. This is fire horse year. You want fire horse? Woo, woo, woo. Is that too much? Is that too much? There's some. You want forward progress, forward action on these things, dreams that you've been working on, thinking about, hoping for, waiting, and there's action. And man, I'm going to go back to 2 reads ago where it was saying, hey, you're doing more action than you know. Even your little baby steps are doing something deep and profound within you. So know that. So that's the desire. The do, I'd say this is discernment. You know, like when things come up, make good choices. Make choices that make you feel like you're taking cleansing breaths. Yeah. I'm getting an idea that one choice might be more exciting and one choice might be more like melt into it. And that's where you're going to need that discernment, right? You want forward action, but you also don't want to be like frazzled, rush, sign up for anything, like, oh, that sounds good, go. And without like really checking in, do the whole brain and heart check in and let heart win, I mean, that's just advice. That's not a part of the read. That's just advice. So don't do. Okay, 9 of Cups. So here, this guy is crossed with his arms, like fully self-satisfied, self-actualized. Self-actualized is good. Self-satisfied, man. The idea that this cat thinks they know everything already is what's coming up. And there we are at a 9. We're playing with these 8s, 9s, and 10s. Don't assume that you've already reached some sort of pinnacle and that you're trying to fight to stay there, right? Yeah. Yeah, you've got as many cups as you have days in your life, and then some. There's no limit to cups per day. All right. Let's see if anybody's creeping in, or you're creeping on somebody, or liking somebody, or somebody's doing you wrong or good or something. This is the interpersonal section. Spirit says shuffle and cut. Oh, I just saw the star go by. I wonder if we can cut her. All right. I don't think so. Top card. You. Talk about cups. 8 of Cups. You're moving on from something. It's like you're figuring it out. And we might be going back to that's 8, the 8 of Swords. And you're moving on. It feels like you're in the process of moving on. It feels like so processy. Like it doesn't feel like you're done, it checked out, moved on. You're like, okay, I kind of get that there's a path forward, and you're starting to go down the path, and it's taken you away from some of the things that have been there, and it's not totally comfortable. There's this doesn't happen because of comfort. Man, that explains this. This is getting way comfortable, you know? So maybe before you get too comfortable, comfort in a way, sorry, this I know I'm saying a lot of weird stuff. Comfort in a way that is too easy, right? Like, what's that called? Like people pleasing, like a yes man kind of thing, like trying to make everything work and get along. So, yes, you have figured out to not like attach yourself to this little insulated cocoon. You've done cocoon. Yeah. But it also feels like a deep trust. Like you're really, whether you're trusting yourself on the surface or not, there's a deeper trust that you do trust. All right. Okay. These cards are busy today. Okay. Some other person. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Bright, regular. Bright, regular. Page of Pentacles. Well, this is positive. And we've been dealing with a positive person lately. It's not a fool. This isn't someone just, okay, whimsy, we're just going for it. This is someone that's already lived it, and they still kind of have some whimsy left in them, but now they have full knowledge of what they're doing, you know? But they still look at it new. That's very, very interesting. All right. And the two of you together? High Priestess. This has been the message coming up over and over again. There's something about you and another person that lifts you both. Like every other read is saying something like that. This is lifting you both. And man, we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. We're talking, I mean, we're talking very, very woo-woo here for you. Very spiritual, very connected, very in touch. Yeah. Oh, man. This other person, that they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable in their life. Not, you know, with themselves, who they are. And I see them, I see Queen of Pentacles, like building a beautiful house, not a big rich house or anything. Like, it's not money that makes it beautiful to her. It's, you know, like, oh, that touches my heart. That is going to stay here, you know, and that does not make me feel good. That is away. Yeah. Maybe that's what you're learning is kind of like, man, we're going back to that two. The other two, besides the High Priestess, is about making choices. And maybe, and it's Pentacles and Pentacles, and maybe they're showing you like the example of making choices that fit them and feel good to them, and you're able to see the results. All right, I hope the lighting's okay. I mean, I came to a shady spot, but it gets real shady. Yeah, okay. The situation. Six of Cups. This feels so much like balance. Like it feels like swinging way wide to the 8, 9 of Cups, you know, and it's just like, you know, it's pushing you out there. And there's something in you though that's coming home. And, you know, like when we're not pushing the edge, when we're not learning the lesson, actually, when you're learning the lesson, I think it's gonna rebound you home to yourself and feel good. Feel like, oh, you're gonna feel, that's it. You're just gonna, after going through this, you're gonna feel a bigger level of peace, a bigger level of love, a bigger level of joy, you know, a bigger level of, you know, knowing yourself. This is where you're going. There's no denying this. I feel like it's ramping up all of the gifts. And man, we started with the Magician kind of setting the tone on the bottom of the deck, you know, and they've got all their gifts showing on the table, ready for use at any time. Not in display, like, look at me, just like, here's a tool, here's a gift, let's use it. And oh man, I feel like you're coming home to that situation. So the do, man, Six of Pentacles, the balance. There's something about balancing this earthly life with something. Six and six. If we get a Six of Cups, actually, or wands, right? No, sorry, we already got cups. Swords or wands. We got 666. I don't even want to talk about that. So the don't do, seven of swords. So that, yeah. So let's talk about swords first. Swords, air, thoughts. And it's saying don't do seven of swords. Don't do thoughts. And then this is running away with them, right? So don't run away with the thoughts. Don't let your thoughts run away with you, kind of a thing. Yeah, I really am just saying it. I mean, it's saying to me, stay out of your head. You know, stay in balance. I mean, these two sixes, and he's got the balance scale. And I've read this card positively and negatively, like, hey, you're giving what you can. You're measuring out your energy and giving it out. You know whatever. And I've seen it where it's super stingy, like, oh, I'm just giving a little. I've got plenty, but I just, or whatever. But today it is screaming balance. Yeah, this reading has said, hey, you've pushed yourself to an edge, or you've been taken to an edge, and it's time to come to the center. There's no more running, no more running to the edge. And I picture you testing your boundaries, testing each whatever, And that's, so you've had to go to those edges. But now Spirit's saying, hey, out at those edges, you've learned something, and you're going to bring it back to your core. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And it was 22, 24, right when I said that. So at least there was a 222. There's a whole bunch of 222. Oh, no, it's gone. 22 train. That is the reading. It's, yeah, if this feels big. This feels so big. I wish it felt as big at the beginning so I could be like, hey, everybody, do this big thing. You're doing something really big. And you're going to start feeling it. I don't know if you're going to feel it all at once or in waves or a build, you know. It could be all of them, It could be all of them. Well, that is it. This is the Orchard reading, and I don't know what else to say, except for I love you, and I might do something like this again tomorrow. Let's see, it's midday. I won't publish this until I get home and have Wi-Fi and do all that stuff. So I hope you can wait. All right, I love you, and goodbye.